Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people of YouTube. It's another video here on Qwikstreet Sims, and we are back here in Farm Manager 2021. I've been streaming the campaign version over on Twitch, which is actually becoming very, very boring because it's very rigid. They're not letting me expand my farm, and I'm pretty well filled up, and they keep having me add other stuff. I kind of built a little bit too fast. For the YouTube side of things, we're going to be going into free mode here, and this is a new change that they added in a patch during the first week, is the free mode settings. And as you can see, there's a couple different slider bars of what we can change. We're going to go and name it Qwik Seed N Feed, which is my typical farm sim farm name that we always go with. And as you can see, we can turn off fires and accidents, and oh god, thank you Jesus, we can turn off electricity. We do not have to worry about building transformers and power lines all over the place. So for the sake of my sanity, I'm turning that off. But we're going to make a whole bunch of these things over here in the hard section, because even though this is my first time playing through the game, and I'm probably already like 16 to 20 hours in, I find it very easy. I mean, you just have to have some patience, and it's works. So we are going to modify this. We're going to make things hard. I was going to talk about the price of trout, of how they changed that. We're still going to make that hard. Maybe, do we want to make that hard? No, let's, we're going to keep that the same. Just so we can see the changes that they make, if they make any more, patches that kind of nerf the stuff. They've already nerfed, the trout and the carp, which is good because that was ridiculous. Animal production, I feel, is already pretty slow, so let's go ahead and do that. Since we're going to make the monthly wages, man, I really do want to change the price of products. Wonder how bad that's going to be. No, we're going to keep that the same, I guess. Sure, why not? We're not going to go too crazy. We could actually go and really start with nothing. I'm going to think about this for a second. Hold on. Okay, we're back. After looking over a bunch of things and going through the Steam forum, I decided we're not going to do an extreme playthrough this time. That will probably be coming, but after reading other people's attempts and their strategy, it's gonna be a long and boring video. So we want to expand the farm kind of quickly, but not too quickly where we are doing everything on the medium setting. So monthly wages, we will pay all our workers a decent salary. Price of products, we're gonna let the game do its thing, as well as yield size and that, but we will go extreme cash. Okay, so we only got 100 grand. So that's what we're going to start with. So let's go ahead and start off Qwik Seed N Feed here on the free play. Okay, so here's what you start off with. Just your typical farmhouse, which is stuck on the main road. Always facing in the south direction, I believe. There's no compass, but I mean, it's always pointing down, and down means south, right? So we are going to try to do a few other things. Not only are we only starting off with 100,000 monies, and we are doing it with paying the employees a better wage, which actually, let's pause the game real quick, and let's kind of see what their wages are. Let's go to the higher. It's oh my god, it is a lot higher than it would normally. Normally these are about $1,400. You could probably find a few for $1,200. So they are definitely getting paid a lot more. This should be a livable salary, especially since they are staying in the staffing house, so I'm also providing them room and board. This can be a little bit more difficult. This could be interesting. The other thing I want to do is I don't want to have tons of crap all around my house. My house, I don't want a ton of animal farms where, you know, I smell that every time I wake up. We're going to try to make the area around the main farmhouse really nice. So we'll do like fields and orchards and stuff like that. But we want to put all kind of animals farther away. Now the staff houses, you guys are going to live by the animals. I mean, I'm paying you good money, but you're not going to be living in a resort. You might live next to the manure pit. Certain things that we're not going to be able to fix, so deal with it. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to have to start off with something easy to make some money. Oh, I think in free mode it unlocks everything right off the bat. We are going to do some sort of animal. Now let's go and take a look at trout. So, where's the trout? Here we go. So actually, they raised the price of trout, did they not? I think originally, doing free play, I was getting $2.82. I mean, it's right around the same area, so it's not too bad. Let's check the frozen fish. See how much that's running at now, because they did make some changes to that. Frozen. Alright, so that's gone down a little bit. A couple dollars less per kilogram. I think that might be our best bet. Let's take a look at chicken, though. We'll start off doing a chicken farm. We don't want to... So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off doing some chicken farms. We are going to make sure we have big enough space here. No, it's not going to let me do the full thing. We want to make it large fields out front. So we're going to build ourselves a road coming down past that first tree line. That should be pretty... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Alright, that's good. I guess we're going to deal with that. That'll be whenever we're ready. That was kind of a waste. Make ourselves a gravel road. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start making animal farms here. So it's going to be a line of crops, animals, and then probably production stuff back here. Or maybe we'll buy another land over here eventually, and that's where all the processing will be done. It will be done over on a separate area. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with chickens, sure. So we got the small chicken coop. We will have to do some training, get other chicken coops in place. So first going to start off, we will do... Everything is 3x3, right? Let's see what the other small animals are done. A small cow shed is a little bit bigger. Okay. I'm just trying to make some sort of symmetry, just putting it in my head. Alright, so we're starting off with 6 chicken coops. I already plopped them down. And 1 social house. We will also gonna need to put in a warehouse. And some sort of feeding station. So we'll put them over on this side here. Let's roll this gravel road down a little bit. Pretty good. We will also then need some sort of silo and a regular warehouse. We don't need a barn yet. Let's do down here. Yeah, let's do it that way. And then on the other side we will put for the storage of grain, and we should be good for a while. Need the... we might as well. I actually gotta watch my money. I will go with the smaller. Okay, let's start. Let's pause it while we hire a bunch of people. We're going to try to keep everybody with the right skill setting. So we got, alright, we got lots of good animals right off the bat. You guys all up here. Heard that other? Oh boy. Alright, so Darcy, Poppy, and Louis. And we're not going to hire anyone with double. We'll do the endurance people too. Phoebe. Alright, so we got a few people to start off. So let's populate. And we are going to do these all organic too. Unfortunately, the training doesn't force you to do regular, and then you have to learn to do organic, which probably would have been a better route. We're going to do all chickens here. First 8 will be nothing but chickens. We'll start off with 5 in each. Use organic food only. Oats, corn, and we want to do sunflower. We'll do the same for all of them. Do they actually eat potatoes? I don't know of any chickens that eat potatoes. I could be wrong. Alright, while I'm doing this, I'm going to skip ahead. So stand by. Okay, so we have 4 of them so far filled up. I think that's all the employees I have right now. So we're going to let that get started. Unfreeze it. And we are down now to $24,000. We only started off with 100 grand. That's what was left to us in our grandfather's will, as well as this farmhouse. And fortunately, he lived in this farmhouse and he didn't do with it. So we now have to do all the rebuilding. So here's all our chickens, all at once. Now see, this is why we move all the animal pens away from the farmhouse. I don't want to hear this all night long while we're trying to sleep in the master bedroom. So, and now all we need to do is wait for food to come out. Oh yeah, we have to also buy food, so let's pause the game here so they all don't die on us. And these are the 3 organic items that we've chosen. So why only 5? That's pretty low, so what the heck's going on? We're gonna up the ante there. We're gonna do 250. We'll keep them fed for a while. So now we just gotta wait for the delivery, and then we can hopefully wait for stuff to come in. So we're going to try to do everything in zones here. So we're going to do a nice little layer of animals here. So we'll put another chicken on either side, and then the house is going to be right here in the middle. And then eventually we will, once we get to the fields, we got to make some money yet because the equipment is going to be pretty expensive. Oh, did we already get our delivery? I think we did. I did not see a truck come in. Okay. Now we just need to wait for stuff to come in. So let's go ahead and do chicken eggs. Organic. We can watch that. And that's pretty much all we can do. We're just gotta sit and wait. So we're gonna try to do everything, sell everything before the end of the month. It is April 7th, so we are going to kind of fast forward and make our way to the end of our first month here on Qwik Seed N Feed. Okay, we're at 420, April 20, baby. But we have our first warning here. We got some animals sick in chicken coop number 6, which is the newest one. We just hired someone for, and he's not taking care of people properly, so let's check that out. And as of right now, it says they're sick, but I have no way of calling the vet here. What's going on here? Call the vet. I can't call the vet. Where's the button to call the vet? That sucks. Now what do we do? Is this an issue with the game? Something new? Alright, we're gonna let this play out, see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't infect the others. Doesn't look like this animal pen is now producing. All the other ones are rapidly increasing. We only bought 5 for each one. First 3 have already maxed out, so that's good. We have over 2,000 eggs already. But we cannot do anything about this farm. I think we might just sell these chickens off and cut our losses and try again. Alright, that has deleted that, so let's put them back in. Hope for the best. Okay, we are coming up to the end of our first month here in our free mode gameplay. It is April 30th, 2021. We're going to let the first month play out, and which it did, so let's go ahead and pause this, and we're going to pull up our bank statement, and we're going to take a look. We're paying... Get rid of incomes, which is only that one chicken. Wish it gave you a grand total. I'm not really sure where I see anything like that at. We're gonna have to do everything ourselves. Let's sort it by balance. And we did buy a couple things, so we're not going to really count that. We're going to count our monthly wages. Alright, so monthly wages, we're already paying out $15,000 in salary, and that's because we are playing on a higher wage difficulty. And the cost of building is $315, so we are paying less than 16 grand in the first month. Now we are going to go over to the marketplace. We have 3,400 eggs. Let's see if we're going to be able to turn a small profit in our first month. With bio eggs, we will turn a small profit. Okay. That is a good start. So let's go ahead and sell that. We're back up to 24,000. It wasn't much of a profit, but it was enough that we can kind of plan for the future here. What we're going to do here, I'm going to add some more chicken coops, and we'll come back at the end of month 2 and see how we're doing. Okay, we are coming up towards the end of the last, or not the last month. This is the end of the second month, May 21st. What I want to do first, before we jump into things, you notice I also added some decorations around our silo here. And these actually supposedly will make our workers more happy. And I believe it eventually lowers the cost of their salary, maybe? I could be mistaken on that, I don't know. But what I want to also do is I want to make sure these stay full of food for these chickens so I don't have to worry too much about it. So one of the things they added in 2021 is this trade tab in the marketplace. I've already set up 2 things for 2 of the types of food. Basically, what you do is you add the trade item, and you can choose if they're going to purchase automatically if it gets below a certain level. Right now we have 124 units of corn in there. If it gets below 100 at the beginning of the day, I think it is, an order will be placed and a delivery truck will replenish all our stock. So we need to add another item in here. Sunflowers is going to be the last one. And pause that just so we don't miss the beginning of the month here. And so you do is hit add item, and we're going to type in sunflower, and we want the organic kind. So right now we have 122 in stock. We are going to make this 100. I don't want to make it too high right away because I want to keep an eye on our cash flow. So this way we don't have to buy anything right away. We got a little bit of time. Nope, we don't want to add another one. Go back, we got, alright, May 26th. Alright, now we're just waiting for the start of June 2021 here on Qwik Seed N Feed, and that should be coming up right now. And as you can see, all our money is just kind of evaporate in the air. Go ahead and pause. And now we are now in the hole, negative $4,870. That is not a problem. This game doesn't really penalize you for being bankrupt at this time. Hopefully they do make some changes. I don't know, because we can go 2 months being in the red, and you have to consistently be in the red. And I think at the end of 2 months they will bankrupt your farm. So there is a penalty, but if you are that low, that's kind of crazy. Because you either went too fast, or you just made poor decisions in life. Or both. So let's go ahead and pop open our bank statement here. Okay, right now our monthly wages is now up to $20,000 and still only paying $375 in building fees. So we're gonna say $21,000. Okay, and if you are too much in the hole, there's always loans, and oh, looks like under free play you can, they make this way too easy. We're gonna try not to ask the big bank for any kind of money. And we are still training, right? We are still in the middle of training. Oh, we can't train because we are in the negative. Okay. So let's go and sell off our eggs here. We got 7,996 eggs, which is going to net us $48,000. So that's a huge jump from first month. So now we're back in the plus side here, and we're doing pretty well. That's, you know, we're almost doubling our revenue from what we're paying out per month. It's already a good start. Which makes me think that we should be able to do a real easy, I wouldn't say easy extreme play, but it'll be not as difficult as I thought. So now we can also start up some training. We'll start the training, and then I'm going to figure out what else we're going to do. We're going to do reduce our bills by 2%. It's only 7 days. That's pretty decent. Alright, so we have some money to play with. We can add a bunch more things. So we need to wait a little bit more, because just to buy another house is $30,000. And then for animal coops, which we might do, maybe we'll do some quail. We already got 8 chicken. I'm going to kind of diversify here. We need 3,500 to do that. So maybe midsummer we're going to add a bunch more. Oh, sorry. Okay, now that my coughing fit is over. Oh, that was bad. What we're going to do is we're going to let this run out before we start adding anything else new to the farm. It is June, so maybe at the end of July we will add some more animals to this. And we'll let it grow out from there. So we'll see you guys in a couple of digital days here. Okay, we are back here at the beginning of July. I was going to wait until the end of July, but we already got 70,000 in the bank. We're doubling our revenue already, so I think it is time we can plop down some more animal housing. I was going to diversify, but I think we're going to stick with chickens. We're going to try to make a whole big area of chickens, because if we get the slaughterhouse eventually, we're going to want to have a good plethora of chickens available to us. So what we're going to have to do is plop down another social house. We are going to do that one. Let's stick you right here. That should be good. And then we are going to build all the other chicken areas out on this side. Let's see how many we can have going this way. And we'll leave a space behind the warehouse to the next one. So should we make 2 spaces? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make them kind of even here. Okay. Let's get started with 5 of them. So this house is already full. We're gonna name this Chicken House 1. And we'll pause here. This is gonna be Chicken House 2. And let's find us some hirees. Okay, we got some animal people here. Sort them out. We got 3 decent animal choices. So we got 4. So, okay, not bad, not bad. Good start. We're not going to hire you because you're a little expensive, and why would you do animals in manufacturing? We don't need someone that overqualified here. And it's also going to be all organic. Now we might have to increase our permanent trade channel to keep up with the food supply. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So we could probably do that because we're already making a decent amount of money to start. Let's zoom in and wait for delivery. Here comes the new workers coming out to check out their new office space in the farm cubicle, the actual cubicle farm, I guess you could call it, and a huge delivery of chickens. Alright, so we have one more house here. So let's go into the higher section and see any new people, because I think this changes pretty much every minute. It's pretty quick. And nope, nothing that excites me. We can hold off. We're doing pretty decent right now with our 12 workers. Oh, yep. See, we gotta. Oh, they should be fine. What's going on with them? I think their workers are just slow walking to get them food, right? Yep. That's cleared. Alright, we'll see you guys back here at the end of July. Okay, we are now towards the end of July here. We have all current chicken coops filled up. So that is a total of 13 chicken coops. And we have about a little under 20 grand. And oh, there's the end of the month. So we had 20 grand. Now we are a little over 13,000 in the hole. So that's telling you that our monthly expenses are $33,000. Let's just go ahead and confirm that. So yep, $32,477 in monthly wages. And the cost of maintaining chicken coops is very low, so it's only $534. Let's go and sell our 12,000 eggs here. Could easily be out of the hole now. It's going to give us $73,199. So perfect, we are now back in the black, and we have to do some more training. So let's open up the training here. And for the end of the video, we're going to show what we're going to try to do in the next video or two. So let's scroll down. We are going to give us access to the wind farm building. So this is a renewable energy source that is, we'll since we're not using electric lines, we will say that we're going to use the wind energy to power everything on the farm. But the benefit of this is you can actually sell it back to the rest of the community. So we'll be able to make a pretty good monthly profit on that. So we'll have ourselves a few wind turbines throughout the area. So that'll be kind of interesting. That'll be in a video later on this weekend. So let's go ahead and click that before I forget. And we'll let this start playing through. And that's going to wrap up this video here on Qwikstreet Sims. Thank you guys for coming down. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, as well as check out all the other social links below. And until next time, see you guys on the flippity flip. Peace out.